How's it going today, guys? My name is JSP, and today I will be talking about players that the Bears could either deal or deal away to or from the Chicago Bears. But first, can you please hit that subscribe button? I am trying to hit about 1,000 subscribers before the end of the season. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Players that the Bears could trade for to make them a little bit better. If we beat the Chargers this upcoming Sunday, the deadline is Tuesday. And if we beat them, who knows? Maybe we can go on a little bit of a run here. Who knows? Maybe even make the playoffs. You know, it's only week 7. We are not even out of the running yet. Mathematically, yes, we are 2-5. We are most likely not going to do it. But mathematically, logically, we are not out of the race yet. Nobody is. So, who are some players the Bears could get that makes sense and also makes the Bears a better team? Now, the first name that's going around all over Twitter, all over everywhere, is Chase Young. Okay, Chase Young out of the Washington Commanders. He's been good. He looks like his rookie self again. The one gripe that I have is he can't stay healthy. Now, ever since he got back from his injury, he's been healthy, obviously, so he's looking like himself again, all right? But the question is, what would the Chicago Bears, or I guess, lack of a better term, what would you be willing to give up for Chase Young? Okay, so there's rumors that they're asking for a third or a fourth. There's other rumors that they're asking for a second. Some rumors they're even asking for a first, okay? Judging with where our first-round picks are right now, no, not even close. Not even a little bit. I would not even consider it. Hell to the no, okay? We have at least a top 3, top 5 pick in the Carolina Panthers pick that we traded for the first overall pick. And we got DJ Moore. So Ryan Poles gets my props there. Do you trade a second-round pick for Chase Young, who is obviously, I think he's still on his rookie contract. This is his last year of his rookie contract. He's probably looking for a big deal, but he's probably not going to get that big of a deal. He's probably going to get a deal, but on a discount because he's been hurt so long. Would you do that? Honestly, I think yes, because Ryan Poles is willing to give up, but he might also be hesitant because, let me explain, because he gave up a second-round pick for Chase Claypool. Maybe he doesn't want to do another Chase, I don't know. But anyway, he gave up a second-round pick for Chase Claypool. That didn't work out. It was kind of like an experimental thing for him anyway. Like it was either it was going to go so good or so bad, but unfortunately in that situation it went so bad. In this situation, Chase Young is not Chase Claypool, obviously. I don't know him personally, but he hasn't really caused that much drama. Could the Bears invest a second-round pick into him and possibly a new big contract for him? Yes. Honestly, if it's a big contract coming at the end of this year or maybe another year, maybe pick up the fifth-round option. I don't know. I don't really know much about Chase Young. But if there's a big contract coming, plus giving up a second, I think that's too much. Personally, I think that's too much. A third-round pick would probably be what I would be willing to give up. Now, what about a wide receiver, okay? Everyone's talking about how if we have a top 5 pick or even a top 3 pick or even the number 1 pick, draft Marvin Harrison Jr. because he is supposed to be the best wide receiver coming out of college, straight out of college, since Jamar Chase. So I would consider, what about Jerry Jeudy? Okay, I mean, he is coming off the Broncos, not doing so hot this year, hasn't really been doing hot his whole career, but he was a very, very, very good, talented wide receiver coming out of college. Maybe they're just not utilizing him correctly. Maybe they're not throwing him the ball. Maybe he doesn't have the motivation to be in Denver anymore. Who knows? would you guys consider trading for Jerry Jeudy? Now, I mean, personally, I wouldn't mind as long as it's not more than like a fourth. I would probably give up a 4th-round pick for him because why not? Hopefully, he's not like another Chase Claypool. That is another reason why I would be kind of hesitant in this Jerry Jeudy trade, because I don't want another Antonio Brown. I don't want another Chase Claypool on our team. I don't want any more of this drama in the locker room from our team. Like, hey, I'm not getting the ball enough. The coaches are screwing me. They're scheming me out of the playbook. They're scheming me out of their scheme. I don't know. They're scheming me out of getting the ball. Who knows? I don't want any of this drama anymore about them getting the ball, making them look bad. I don't really want that. So Chase Claypool didn't work out. Jerry Jeudy, I would kind of be very hesitant in doing that. Now, if he gave up like a 4th or a 5th round pick for him, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. What about Patrick Surtain out of the Broncos? Apparently, he is on the trade block, rumored to be on the trade block, because the Broncos are not a good team. Let's face it. They are not a very, very good team. They're not probably going anywhere this year. Their defense is not good, and probably their best defender is Patrick Surtain. Now, there's rumors and there's spokespeople saying that there is people in the Broncos organization that are probably going to ask for a 1st-round pick. Again, both of our 1st-round picks this year are probably going to be pretty high. So do we want to give up a 1st-round pick? Probably both of them are going to be top 10 picks. Do we want to give that up for Patrick Surtain? I would say no. Unless you think Patrick Surtain is going to be the next great safety for the next decade, I would say no. So Patrick Surtain is probably off my list. The other one is defense. Again, honestly, invest in the defense. We're just going to be taking everybody from the Carolina Panthers. Brian Burns, very, 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 very good edge rusher. We need edge help. We need help getting to the quarterback. We need help even getting pressure on the quarterback. We just need help everywhere on the defensive line besides the interior. Because Andrew Billings, honestly, we've been stopping the run pretty freaking amazingly this year. I think we're top 5 in stopping the run, which is absolutely ridiculous because it doesn't feel like it in games. It really doesn't. But I guess at the same time, when I'm watching other offenses play against our defense, they really only have success throwing the ball. They really do. Our secondary has been struggling this whole year. They haven't been amazing. They've been without Eddie Jackson. They've been without Jaquan Brisker many times. They've been without Kyler Gordon. But our secondary is very young. They're going to struggle. But what helps the defense play better? Getting to the quarterback, putting pressure on the quarterback, getting to him quickly, making him throw the ball quickly, and that is what we need in Brian Burns. Probably out of everyone, this is the guy I would probably be the most interested in. Now, what would you give up for him? A 2nd-round pick is probably the highest I would go. Okay, we got 2 2nd-round picks this year. Yes, a 2nd-round pick would definitely be the highest I would go for Brian Burns. I would not mind this trade at all. I would actually probably praise Ryan Poles if he makes this trade, and Brian Burns will, and he's a plug and play. Right when he gets here, he will make an impact on the team right away, and that is what the defense needs. Okay, I mean, we do have edge rushers, Yannick Ngakoue, who has been okay this year. He has kind of disappointed me, honestly. And then on the other side, DeMarcus Walker, also kind of disappointing. Dominique Robinson, we don't have Travis Gibson anymore. He's on the Titans. We don't have Terrell Lewis anymore. I don't know. So edge rusher is one of the biggest needs still in the middle of the season, right up against the trade deadline for the Chicago Bears. So Brian Burns, obviously the Panthers are not going anywhere this year. They're 0-6. They're coming off their bye week. And then we also play them in a few weeks. So Ryan Poles, who knows what the heck he's going to do. But the trade deadline is this Tuesday, and he has a half a week to decide. Now, who could we trade away? There's rumors that the Bears are going to be trading away Darnell Mooney for like a 5th round pick. I think that's too low, or a 4th round pick. I think that's too low. Okay, you can get more for him. So if people are offering just a 4th, I wouldn't even bother. I would just keep him for the rest of the year, see what happens over the offseason, and see if he'll come back on like a decent deal, because he's not having the best start of the season. A lot of people are saying that if Tyson Bagent balls out this Sunday, that we would trade Justin Fields. I highly, highly doubt it. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that we're going to give Justin Fields at least the rest of the year to show us what he can do, evaluate him. After missing some time, honestly, Justin Fields will have to play like Patrick Mahomes for the rest of the season in order to keep his job. Because if he doesn't play like Patrick Mahomes the rest of the season, we're going to be drafting a new quarterback. Unless somehow the Bears fall out of the top 10 and the Panthers fall out of the top 10 in the NFL draft, then we'll probably stick with Justin Fields again. But if we're in the top 5 range, top 3, top 2, top 1 range, I think the Bears probably, honestly, in my opinion, I think they've already they've already made up their mind on Justin Fields. I think they're going to move on. So if they've already made up their mind, why not just move on right now and get whatever you can out of him? And, instead of just letting him go. Instead of just letting him go to whatever team. See what team needs a quarterback now, trade him, and then get maybe, a 2nd round pick, 2nd and a 4th, or a 2nd and a 5th. Who knows? Maybe a few players, maybe a player or 2 in that package. So, I don't want to do this. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to trade Justin Fields. But, like I said earlier, if the Bears already made up their mind, and I honestly think that they have, if, listen to my words, if, don't be in my comment section being, you want to trade Fields, you're a fucking idiot. Listen to me. Listen, Linda. If Justin Fields struggles, or if Tyson Bagent, sorry, I phrased that wrong. If Tyson Bagent plays well again against the Chargers in LA on Sunday Night Football with, this coaching staff, if he plays well again, you can just have Tyson Bagent be the starter the rest of the season, okay? Trade away Justin Fields, get whatever you need from him, and if Tyson Bagent struggles the rest of the year, cool. Now we have a high draft pick. You already made up your mind anyway on Justin Fields. You were going to pick a new quarterback anyway. It's logical. It's logical. If you already made up your mind, you're going to draft a quarterback anyway. Your roster stinks. You're probably going to have a top 3 pick. It's a win-win for Ryan Poles. He gets picks, and he gets his new quarterback. It's really not that difficult. Now, some people are saying we're going to trade Jalen Johnson. Some people say we are already going to trade Yannick Ngakoue. I don't think we're going to trade Yannick Ngakoue. We signed him to a 1-year, $10 million deal. Just let him finish that deal and then maybe put him on his merry way, because he's been very disappointing this year. I think he has maybe 3 sacks. I think maybe 2 sacks. I'm not sure, but he doesn't have as many as I thought or wished he would have. But anyway, let me know, who do you think the Bears should or will trade for, or the Bears going to trade away? Who do you think they're going to trade away or will trade away? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much.